Dear fellow man, you find yourself in a world full of misery and suffering, selfishness and injustice, greed, violence and war. You ask yourself desperately, what can I, little midget, do to improve the hopeless state of the planet a little? Agni Yoga has a concept for building a new world. This I would like to present here and invite you to participate in the new construction. On the one hand, it is about serving the progress of humanity and reaching the next level of evolution. But it is also about you. In a better world, you personally will lead a happier life. What does a better world actually look like? What exactly do we want to build? The world of the future will come into being when the will of God, the higher will, the cosmic order, the plan of evolution is actually carried out on earth. As it says in the Lord's Prayer, Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. If man would take the great seed of the task in its potential, then indeed the world would be a great reflection of the higher will. We realize the old Hermetic principle, as above, so below. We are creating heaven on earth. A new consciousness will dawn on humanity, and the order that obtains in heaven will by this process obtain also on earth. What does this new order look like? It is extremely important that you realize a paradise is a higher sphere because principles such as truth, justice, beauty and love actually prevail there. By enforcing the principles of the higher world among people, we are erecting the kingdom of God on earth. We have already discussed in detail what this higher culture looks like in the videos on the New World. I need not repeat all that here. To summarize briefly, our goal is a world order in which there is no selfishness, no greed, no violence, no war, no need, no suffering, no poverty, and no unemployment. To establish the cosmic order on earth requires a world state and a world government. This is the only way to end the wars raging all over the world Instead of injustice and violence as they still prevail today, a worldwide legal system and a world police force will ensure calm, justice, security, peace and order. Realize principles like truth, justice, beauty and love as such cannot rule. Only people can reign, who are spiritually so far advanced that they are able to recognize the correct application of the principles of the higher world, to impart them to people and to enforce them in human society on earth. Plato's ideal still applies, according to which the philosophers, the most spiritually advanced, should be kings, and the kings should be philosophers. Where can we find such great sages today? The Mahatmas of the Brotherhood of Shambhala and their authorized representatives alone are chosen and able to form this international world government. The people of all nations, cultures and religions can trust them. We are called the world government. Many fear such terms, yet pray willingly to the highest concept and readily accept its guiding hand. If we can imagine the highest concept and have a living faith in it, why can we not accept a world government? Thus, reverence for the highest concept of hierarchy could be manifested. We give this predestined realm, the future world state, a globally understandable name. Temple of Humanity. How did this name come about? As it is the destiny of the body to be the temple of the soul, so it is the destiny of the earth to be a sanctuary, the temple of humanity. But now we have strayed quite far away from the initial question of what I, as a small person, can do to make the world a better place. The establishment of a world state and a world government is surely beyond my powers. I, an isolated, tiny person on my own, am not in a position at all to make any significant changes to the global situation. Don't be so pessimistic. This kind of thinking is completely wrong. Let us not be visited by the pernicious thought of the hypocrite. What does my thought matter to the world? Anyone who has thought in this way has yet to renounce the self. True, each warrior shoots just one arrow, but if everyone regrets the use of his arrow, the army will end up defenseless. The opposite is true. We cannot expect the necessary fundamental change in conditions to be introduced from above by governments, churches, business enterprises, or other institutions. The only promising path to a better future is many individuals must begin with the reorganization of our existence. The teacher took an eternal oath about the establishment of the new world. So follow him with full commitment. Humanity needs to purify its existence, so reconstruction must begin from the hearth, from everyday life. You should not wait for whole nations to start moving. On the contrary, all over the world, and regardless of nationality, the life principle is improved through the personal new beginning. Every single human being is called upon to contribute his stone to building the world temple of the future, every day, in his own place, in the midst of daily life, in his family and at work, in institutions, state and society. We are a grassroots movement. Each one must bring his own stone for the construction. Two harmonized auras can create a new world. It is not our concept to take to the streets in large numbers and demonstrate for a system change. We do not talk, we act. We effect the necessary changes, each one for himself, in his own normal earthly life. An Agni yogi builds that which needs to be built. The world of the future is created everywhere, where first individual people, then small core groups, and finally a whole nation submit to the rule of the Mahatmas. As it once was the case in ancient Egypt.